Oh, hello, Rosanna. I'm eating a cookie. Uh, Ginger windmill cookie. Pam gave it to me. Hello, Robert. Good evening. Pam and I have been watching a show on Netflix, and it had 13 episodes. Oh, yeah, they're delicious. So that's pretty well took up our whole afternoon. Oh, okay. Hello, Allie. Yeah, we just watched TV all afternoon, and then we ordered a pizza. It was great. How are you today, Allie, Mr. Dutch? Oh, John. Is John in here? Oh, okay. There's Aaron Willis, Aaron Gamer. How are you, Aaron? Thank you for all your comments. We went to the Dollar Tree and got takeout for dinner. Easy, wonderful day. There's Tim's World, the Irish Pope. Whatever happened to hairballs? Hello, fat boy. Wake up, it's time for bed. Well, I've actually stayed awake most of the day. We've been watching the show. Well, I tell you what, these glasses, bear with me for a second, folks. I can't see. But this, I can't remember the name of the show that we watched. Something about In the Dark. Is about a blind lady, a girl. I'd say young lady. It was one of them movies where it switched back and forth, back and forth. Hello, Big Steve. Uh, let's see. I don't know if I sent you a link, Steve. Okay. Big Steve, I sent you the link. Hello, Skeeter. Stray, I sent you a link, I believe. There's Big Steve. Well, hello.
What's up, Mr. Cam?
You got your hair cut or something?
No, I'm just on my cell phone.
How's your cold?
How you
Didn't you
doing
have a
tonight?
cold?
Huh?
Didn't you have a cold, the flu?
Yeah, I'm still fighting a cold right now.
Tim Tim's World says, look at the head on that. Which
Should I hold
one?
it more? Should I hold it far away?
No, you're fine. However you want to do it. Your arm's going to get tired holding it out like that, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just I wanted to tell how's the video? How's the audio?
Oh, it's great.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now see if I put it here, our heads are too big. So I put it on the third setting. It makes it a little smaller, but people can see it. RV Lucky. Hello, RV. Well,
yeah, I'm still fighting the cold, Allie.
Well, you sound a little better. You're sounding better.
Yeah, I still got kind of a chest congestion and a runny nose and all that crap. I hate it too because I'm still coughing up all this crap and hate it.
Well, I'll tell you what I've discovered. If you stay away from people, I'm not saying that's a cure-all, but I don't go out amongst people very much.
Ken, me and you, we are actually two good-looking men. You know that?
Well, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We are God's gift to women.
Yeah,
that's right, Skeeter.
I don't get them flu shots. I used to take them, but the last flu shot I took, I was so deathly sick. I thought, nope, not anymore.
Oh yeah, flu shot don't never bother me. I get it, and then it keeps me away from the flu, though. I'm telling you. I don't get the flu, but you're always going to be susceptible to catching a cold. If you don't wear your jacket, or if you're a person like me that I'm constantly walking around in bare feet. When I'm at home, I got bare feet. I don't know why. I just like the feeling, And,
well, I wear socks all the time.
Oh yeah, when it's cold and stuff, then you wear socks when you're in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because that way you're not constantly walking on a cold floor, which will get you sick.
Well, we got carpet, but I always wear socks even in the summertime. The only time I take them off is to get in the hot tub or shower.
Yeah, we got wood floors all through the house here.
I hate hardwood floors.
We took out our carpets because our dogs wouldn't stop pissing and pooping on the rug.
Right. Well, after we lost our last dog, Pam had a professional carpet cleaner guy come in here and clean this carpet. And he says, well, he said, I don't know. I said, just do the best you can. It's still, what am I trying to say? It needs stretched out. But it really cleaned it up, ate a lot.
Yeah, see, you can see right here. Look. Well, I don't know if you can see very well, but there's.
Well, here, wait a minute. Kitchen. Let me get you on the big screen. Okay, that's a hardwood floor. Okay.
Yep.
Is that laminate floor?
And there's my area, my bed, which is a couch. I've always slept on a couch. That's the way it's been my whole life. Don't know why.
Well, are you comfortable with it?
Yeah, because I'm a side sleeper. I sleep on my side. I don't like to sleep on my back or my belly. So I figured Why not just use the couch? I got all my sexy computers and all my good stuff sitting everywhere.
There you go. There you go.
Excuse me. Here we go. Now I'm going to start coughing.
But anyhow, our carpet looks a lot better. Well, did you see the video that Doing It Cheap Bob put out?
Nope. I don't watch his channel.
You what?
I don't watch Doing It Cheap.
Okay. He lost his dog, Sadie.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I thought so.
It sucks to lose an animal because that's your buddy.
That's kind of what it. I mean, he just had pictures of her, you know.
Uh-oh.
Cat. So
They're gonna fight. Put it up. There you go. Get him. Get him, Mama Cat.
is it two cats or cat and a dog?
Yeah, two cats. They always be playing. I can never catch them on video. Yeah, the hardwood floors in this apartment, they're freaking screwed. This place is old and crappy. The landlord doesn't do shit. Excuse the language.
Well,
He wants to renovate the place, but he won't do it until we move.
Well,
Because,
you got
if he
animals.
renovates the place, then we got to move out. Then he renovates the place and then raises our rent. And,
That's good.
we kind of live on a fixed income already, so. California sucks, Kim. I want out of here. Please come get it. I want out of California.
Well, I don't know what to tell
Pretty
you.
soon I'm gonna just say F it and I'm gonna hitchhike up on out of here.
I don't know what to tell you.
Go stick my thumb out on the highway like this and see if some lonely old trucker pulls up and goes, "You looking for a ride, boy?"
He might want to call you Stevie. Hi, Stevie.
Yeah,
You
I
crawl on up
want to
here,
ride, but
Stevie.
I don't want to ride you. Damn. Yeah, I wish I could,
How
Allie.
they say that? They say gas, grass, or ass, but nobody rides for free.
Well, then he would have to get either some gas or some grass. And I got a lot of grass. I always have grass.
I sent Grizz a link. If he gets it, he's been on. Well, it's only 7:15 for him. He might come about checking.
Hey, he's probably eating some dinner or. Damn. Yeah, we just got done eating dinner.
We
I
had
made some barbecue chicken and some mixed vegetables.
That sounds good. That sounds too healthy for us. We had pizza.
Yeah, I use light barbecue sauce. You know, it's like organic.
Well, that's what I
It's
said.
not
It
it's
sounds
not really, you know, keto, but and I don't put a lot on there either. It's just enough to graze the chicken, give it a little flavor. You know what I'm saying? And then I make the mixed vegetables and put a
yeah, that
little bit
sounds
of
great. We had a little square of lasagna today from the hospital. It was decent, you know.
Did you say from the hospital?
Correct.
What do you guys do? You go to the hospital and eat at the cafeteria?
No, I go get it. I go get it from the cafeteria. I bring it home. Pam doesn't go.
Yeah, me and my mom actually ate at the cafeteria at the Kaiser Permanente where she goes to the doctor. And it was actually a damn good little meal. I had me a little hamburger, and my mom had her like a BLT or some sort of turkey sandwich, something like that. And it was all good stuff. I was like, wow, for a hospital, it's good stuff.
Exactly. Now, I tried to go out there on a Saturday at noon. They don't have an evening meal, but they have these little containers of salad for $1. And I usually try to grab a couple of them, and then I haven't eaten them yet. I'll eat them sometime this week. You can't
Yeah,
go
Tim's World,
you can't
you ate
go
a Big
three
Mac.
days or so.
Yeah,
We had a Big Mac the other day, and
yeah, I got to stop eating that crap.
I'll tell you something happened to me at McDonald's. They've got an inside lane and an outside lane, and I don't like to go on the inside lane. But anyhow, I was back from the outside lane a little bit, and I was sitting there reading the sign because they had 2 for $5. See, and this lady in front of me pulled up, and I guess this lady over on the left hand side, she decided she wanted to go on the outside lane. So when she started over there, she seen me, and I said, "Go ahead, go ahead." And she motioned, "No, that's okay." So she proceeded on to the middle. All right. Well, I never thought anything more about it. I pull through, order my food. Well, she gets in front of me when we line up to go pay. When I get up there to pay, the lady at the window, she says, "The lady ahead of you paid for your food because you was such a gentleman, you was going to let her go ahead of you." I said, "Are you kidding me?"
Awesome.
She I'm not going to say her name. You probably wouldn't know her anyhow, but I told Pam, I said, try to find her on and thank her, but she's she put in a friend's request, but she hadn't answered to it yet. So she's going to thank her.
You guys have a Facebook too?
Pam does. I don't. No, I don't like it. Too
I
nosy
just use it
people
to
on it.
talk to friends and family.
Yeah, that'll work. The only friends and family I have is on YouTube, and my sister just lives 6 blocks away.
Yeah, Tim, did you get the squirts? Nah.
No. Why would I do that? From the Big
No,
Mac?
I said Tim, not Kim.
Oh,
Because he ate a Big Mac and
Burger King is horrible, he said.
ooh, somebody Popeye, Allie, you don't what Popeye chicken? Popeye's chicken is actually good. The one that we have out here in my town, me and my mom love to go eat there.
Tastes
We
like
go up,
rubber to me.
yeah, we go up
Tastes
there and we
like
get
rubber.
a 4-piece chicken, two thighs and 2 drumsticks, and then I get a soda pop, and then I always get the red beans and rice. They make some good red beans and rice.
Well, I don't know. I don't care for Popeye rubber chicken,
I like KFC if they got the right people working there that ain't lazy.
right?
We have a KFC out here. I don't know if the same people is working there now, but like a year ago, me and my mom ordered some food, and the people must have been lazy because I swear that chicken had been sitting out there for at least 4 or 5 hours. It was all dry and crispy as all hell. There was no meat there. It was just all crisp. Uh-oh. Is it time to leave?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Who is it, Kim? One of those assholes again?
Uh, I don't know. I was thinking it was Rosanna's number, but Rosanna, is that your grandchild? I don't know. Sounded like a baby in there. Not mine. Okay. Yeah.
That's messed up. I can hear my mom and grandfather talking, and my grandfather saying somebody took his credit card and spent all kind of money on it.
Oh, really?
Somebody, yeah, it was somebody that he was trying to help too. That's bad. I'm getting a headache. Hi, you've reached Goodberry, Gateman, and Graves. You stab 'em, we slab 'em.
I guess we're gonna play games.
The next time it rings, put it up to the speaker, and I'll talk to him. I'll be like, "Yes, yes, you have won $1,000. Please press 1 to get your free gift certificate."
It's not gonna ring anymore.
If I had, I'll start choking and coughing if I do some voices. But man, I love to mess with people on the phone. I could do all kinds of stuff. I get my voice down to sounding like an FBI agent. I'll be like, "Hi, yes, I'm looking for Kim 5, please." Yes, this is Agent Mansfield with the field office over here in Rosebud, California, and I just wanted to get in contact with you today. You know,
I seen this one where they
hey,
answered
there's
the
Hippie
phone
Chick.
and they said, "Hang on just a minute. Yeah, you're calling a crime scene right now. Now, how did you know, Mister Fife?" Uh, it's pretty neat. Okay, Allie. Thank you for coming by.
See you later, Allie. Say goodnight to JD for me. Hippie Chick.
Hello, hippie chick.
My grandfather's pissed. I can hear him talking on my mom's phone over there.
Oh, you're saying that happened just recently, huh?
Yeah, today the guy took my grandfather's credit card and bought all kinds of stuff with it.
Well, how'd he get his credit card?
Took it out of his wallet.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I could hear my grandpa saying, "I'll kick his ass." My grandpa's pushing 80 years old. You know what I'm saying?
He probably could do it. I talked to a guy. I'll see him at the hospital. I'll see him at senior citizens. And he still goes to Walmart and he pulls bread, if you know what I'm talking about. He,
Yeah,
he works for a company. He works for the bread company and he'll stock it and pull the old out or something like that. But anyhow, I seen in the paper he was 93 years old.
yeah.
And he gets around great.
You never heard of the old lady that worked in a hospital from since forgive me, I'm having trouble talking. I think she started working at the hospital when she was 16 years old and worked at the very same hospital for 60 years or 65 years, something like that. And she was like 80 something years old. And they were finally like, you know, we're going to let you go now. You're up there in age. We appreciate everything that you've done for us over the years, you know. And they gave her a send off that you wouldn't believe, you know. And she still actually does. She's pushing 90 now, but she still does consultation for the hospital. You know, they no longer let her touch anybody or do any kind of examinations, but she does consultation for the hospital.
Uh, so did they let her continue to do consultations or she had to
Yeah,
leave?
yeah,
Okay.
and she's always there at the hospital. That lady will never leave that hospital. That hospital's her life.
Well, you know, people say, "Oh, I can't sit still." Well, I can. I don't have a problem with it.
Uh oh, you taking it off the hook?
No, I'm putting it back on. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that.
Well, I'm going to jump off of here, Kim. I'm getting notifications for videos I need to go watch, if you don't mind.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, I appreciate you letting me come up. And
Well, I appreciate you coming up.
yep. And when Grizz comes up, if he comes up after me, give him a timeout. Okay?
Oh,
And
I
tell
won't
him I
do that
love
to
him.
nobody. Good night, Big Steve.
Good night, Kim.
Thank you, and it's been nice talking to you.
Always. See you later, everyone.
I like Big Steve. Well, let's see. Wonder how much lag I got. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Around 7 seconds. Yes, Rosanna, you like everyone. Well, I found a place through the letter that StreamYard sent. It tells me how many hours I've live streamed. So until I started live streaming tonight, I have used 8 hours this month, and it will reset February the 2nd. So we're good to go for a while. But Rosanna, we got a large deep dish Farouk pizza. I don't particularly care for the mushrooms they put on there, but if I can't see them, out of sight, out of mind. You could tell them to leave them off, but Pam likes them, so and I had to wash it down with one of them old nasty beers. Yeah, yeah, we've done that before. Tell them to put half and half, but you get your orders messed up when you do that sometimes. So I just order it. Whatever happens, happens. I wish you could have been here. We had enough left over for you and then somebody else. Yeah, nasty old beer. I only had one though. I went down and brought two up, but I only drank one. We we got three big pieces left, so I may have to drink that other one tomorrow when we eat. I know it. Yeah, we had pizza when we was out west there with you. I don't eat cold pizza. I bought a microwave. Once they come out with microwaves, I don't eat cold pizza. Stick it in there for about a minute, you're good to go. This new microwave we've got, I don't know how it would work on that pizza, but it determines how much steam's coming off of the food to when to shut off. You just put your food in there and push reheat, and you got to watch it though because sometimes they'll get carried away. But you can put uh, your your cold coffee in there and push beverage, and it don't even have a time. And when it kicks off, it's good to go. Yeah, well, everybody likes it their way. Pam, she likes cold pizza, but I like it warmed up a little bit. Yeah, it was a fancy one from California in December. We bought pizza. There was so much left over. I froze two pizzas together and put it in the toaster oven. Oh yeah, that'd be okay. I don't have a toaster oven. I have a microwave. You have a microwave that does that. I didn't know they made such a thing. The microwave that we had was 32 years old. It I never even was in the picture when it was bought because it was my second wife bought it back when she was married to her second husband. But it was a Montgomery Ward's, 32 years old, and it finally went kaput. It just it just quit. The back of it was so hot you couldn't touch it. A long time ago, I had a toaster oven before they come out with the microwaves, or before I thought I could afford one. Yeah, now we buy frozen pizza from Walmart and heat them up in the oven, not in the microwave. We do heat them up in the oven. They're pretty good. Um, Rosanna, I was there, but I didn't pay attention to what kind of a toaster oven you had. It's 70 degrees there. Awesome. Well, it says it's 40 here, and it's been raining for 2 days. So is it raining, Tim? 19 degrees where Robert's at. Just wind. Well, we had wind before we had the rain. Uh, Last night, I did not get up to go look, but I could hear it through the night rumbling and carrying on. Thunderstorms, in other words. Well, I only heat up what I'm going to eat. So, like if you got one piece, I put it in there for a minute, and then if I think it's not hot enough, I'll put it in there for a little bit more. Now I haven't heated up pizza in this microwave. We just got it right before Christmas. But the thing of it is with microwave, you want to heat it up and eat it. If you let it set, you could chew on your shoe easier than you could chew on that because it does make it tough. So, hey, there's Ann. What's it going on, Ann, over on Porter? Yep, tastes like new. Oh, you'll like it, Robert. Me and Ann's got well, ours is called a Faberware, but it's like an Instapot. I'm up on higher ground than you are, Ann. But anyhow, we like it. I like it for the 15 beans. Yeah, you can cook beans, you can cook green beans, you can cook chicken, uh, a, a beef roast. Oh man, and ribs. Ribs are good. I love to put 3 or 4 thighs in there, lay a couple of potatoes around it, pour me a can of beer in the bottom. You don't never touch the meat, but you get the steam off that beer and the flavor. It is great. Just keep experimenting with it, Robert. There's all kinds of stuff you can make in it. But Pam won't use the Instapot. She's afraid of it. Lunch was great. It was lasagna. Not a very big portion. Megan wasn't there. They just give you a little square piece of lasagna. But it was good. It'll work out great. But if I was going to make the rice, let's see. If I was going to put the rice and the broccoli, I wouldn't use the beer. But ours has got a rack, and I put the chicken up out of the liquid. That's what they claim, Robert. They say you can take it right out of the frozen and it'll cook. But I would prefer to let mine thaw out a little bit before I put it in there. And they say you can put your beans right in there and cook them. But I always try to soak them a little bit if I can. If I've got enough time. If I know I'm going to do it ahead of time, I'll soak them. Yeah, that's my thinking, Rosanna. If you got enough time, I'd let it thaw out. And if you lay your chicken out, like if you buy them frozen in pieces, like Pam will buy the chicken breast and the thighs because she likes the breast. I like thighs. If you lay them apart a couple hours, it makes a big difference in them. There you go. I use that Bob Evans seasoning. I like chicken boob. Okay. I don't know. Grizz must not be on the computer. Uh, there might be somebody else live. Chicken chest. Huh. She didn't like you call it chicken breast. Oh, okay. So he's canning. Gonna can chili. Uh, if we make enough chili, Pam will put it in the Ziploc bags and freeze it. And that makes just about right for one bowl. And then we heat it up in the microwave and put it in the bowl. But I wouldn't take time to can it myself. We did enough of that canning when we was a kid. No, not going to do it. If it's in a can, it's you take a can opener to it. You made coney today. Was it real spicy? Bring out the pink pills. Yeah, yeah. Freeze it, but I wouldn't can it myself. Yep, when you cook for one, it's hard to plan. Oh, me and Em snapped a bunch of green beans for canning. You went to Maynard's. Did your cards work? I'll tell you what, we had some meat. All that garden stuff and canning and stuff like that. When I got married first time, I said, this is how it's going to work. If you can't go to the store and buy it in a can or in the meat section, we're going to starve. He got new drills. Was these drills bad? I really like the Milwaukee drills that I've got. They were old. Yeah, I've got two Milwaukee drills, and I don't have a saw. I mean, I've got an electric saw. Yep. What brand of drills did he get? Down there at Menards, they've got them green tools. I don't remember what they're called. the Milwaukee. Mine's 18 volt. Makita work. I had a Makita a long time ago. I got from work, and the batteries just wasn't worth a hoot. I like these better ones. Makita is what we had. The battery that goes in my Sawzall is a thicker battery. The thicker battery will work in everything, but the thicker battery is the only one that will work in the Sawzall. New light bulb and light for the sink. Okay. I guess that's in the kitchen. You sewed 2 toilets. How did you sew them? Just talking. And you're a mess. You accumulate tools. I have a DeWalt worm gear power saw. And the reason why I bought it, well, a buddy of mine had one similar to it, but the blade's on the left-hand side of the saw. So when you're right-handed, you can look at the blade on this side. You don't have to look over the saw to see the blade, if you understand what I mean. Rosanna's picking on me. Oh, picking on you. Okay, I got you, Tim. Well, Tim, you leave yourself out there where you get picked on. See, no, I'm not. Why would you have several of them? I can only use one at a time. I've got, I think, a Black and Decker, and the blade's on the other side, and I just never did like it. And it's not balanced very well. The DeWalt is heavy, but once you place it up on the wood, it just glides right through the wood. I really like it. Oh, you got good deals on them, so then you bought them. Okay, I can understand. Well, the way I've bought some of my tools, uh, well, my drills, I was building my deck for the hot tub, and I had to have a better drill than what I had. So that's what I came up with. And I actually got 3 drills. I got 2 regular drills and one uh, combo, like a impact driver. I really like that. Yep, if one breaks, you got another one. But anyhow, what I was starting to say, Pam's mother, my mother-in-law, she always gives us money for Christmas and says, "Here, you go buy something, wrap it up, bring it here, open it." Well, when we buy a tool like that, we'll bring a picture or something. This is what we got, mother, you know. And that's kind of what we did today. But this year, but this time I bought a compressor, and then we had to buy a microwave. So we took the box, put everything in it to take down there, and say, "Here, mother, here's what you bought us." She's a good lady. But sometimes she has a hard time understanding what you're talking about because she's paying more attention to what she's going to say next. Well, I don't know if this one's any better. I bought a Bostik, I think is the name of it, the yellow one. And it's, I think, a 6-pound pancake compressor. And about the only thing I need it for is to air up my tires or something like that. I don't use it very much, so always bleed it off. I open the bottom of the tank out and let all the air out. Um, I don't remember. Pam got her all kinds of stuff, different things. I don't pay attention, but she was well pleased. Well, did we get tired? I still got 8 people watching. And I got 9 thumbs up. That'll work. Ann says, okay, I'm just listening. Well, I'm more or less just watching the chat, responding to that. Oh, you're upstairs. Okay. Uh, did you see my thumbnail for the other night when you was on there with me? I got my picture and your picture together on the thumbnail. I am prepared for rain. Well, the rain's gonna quit. You'll have to check it out, Ann. Boy, this has been the kindest winter in a long time. I'll see if I can show it to you here, Ann. There's a few steps to get here to it. Okay. Okay, Ann. Right here. Part of your face is hid by the count, 2 hours and 5 minutes. But it's on Thursday. All right, let me check the chat. Okay, so you see it. I thought that was kind of neat. YouTube picks three different pictures that you can choose from. And a lot of times they'll put one up that you won't like, you know. I really hated that about Bob losing his dog. But he usually talks about, well, you know, I'm gonna have to take her, but he didn't say anything about her being sick or anything. How do you know that, Ann? Have you got your crystal ball out? Got your spoon? Yeah, he lost his other dog. He lost Marley right about the time that I started YouTube. He was wanting to sell the stickers. I helped Marley walk and roll. Like Granny. Okay. But anyhow, I bought his sticker. He sent me 2 stickers for $10. Oh, by the way, I got my stickers the other day. And it looks just like my card, but this is a sticker. And one of them will be for you, Ann. I thought that was pretty neat. And I put one of these on my car. I gave you one of these. Well, I won't take the time to mail it to you. I'll hand it to you. I seen it snow one year on April the 10th, back when we was a kid. Okay. Don't want you to know you've been talking about him, huh? Well, you have a good night, Ann. Tell Roy I said hi. I'll have to look at your drills. On the 4th of July one year. Huh? Where do you live, Robert? You've told me before. Okay, Roy. Have a good night. Well, back when I was a kid, we had more snows back then. I think the climates are changing because here it is, the 11th of January, and it was pretty warm today. It rained. Of course, I just go out to the car without a coat, just my t-shirt on. I wouldn't go outside and work or do anything with just a t-shirt, but it hasn't been that cold. It got up to 28 here today. Okay. Wow. That's some kind of a snow, Rosanna. If we had a snow like that here, I mean everything would stop because we just don't have the equipment to keep up with a snow like that. I mean that is quite the thing. It did stop. Did they dig out pretty fast when that happened? You stayed at home for days. The snow plows usually wake me up at about 3, and that is when I know it's time to get up and do the drive during a big snow. Well, there's not much of a drive for me to do. Uh, well, I don't have to get out in it now. And if we get a snow, that Cadillac's going to be sitting in the garage. I'll be driving that Bravada, the one that, well, it's Pam's car, still is. I mean, but I took it over and traded in my car, the PT. I told her, I said, we're not going to trade in that Bravada because if we ever need it for bad weather, that's what we'll use because it's all-wheel drive. The Cadillac is front-wheel drive. It will do fine when they clear the roads a little bit if it was just icy, but heavy snow, I don't want to get it out because, heck, it's too good of a car. Oh, it's four-wheel drive? Okay. When I was working, we had a real heavy snow, and Pam told me at that time, I had that PT. She said, take my car. That way you can get around. uphill both ways through 8 foot of snow. And that was summer school at Tim. But anyhow, that Bravada does really good in the snow. I would say that the Cadillac would do good too, being front wheel drive. Summer school. But like I said, we're not gonna go very far. So if I'm just going here to Walmart or the hospital or something, I'm gonna drive the Bravada if we have snow. Kobe Badger. Hello, Kobe. Well, this Bravada's got automatic all-wheel drive. Boy, if one tire spins, they all get to turning. But yeah, the Explorers are good machines. For a nickel. uh, 4 Timmy. We used to have Buffalo nickels back when I was a kid. I haven't seen a Buffalo nickel forever. Hello, Vids. 802 Vids. How are you doing? Well, when I was a kid, I didn't know no different. I should have kept them. We just used them as nickel. So How much did you get for them, Rosanna? Did you get more than a nickel, or you just? And my mother used to save the wheat pennies. I don't know what become of them. She had a big can of them, and you don't see them much anymore either. I used to do the Where's George on paper money, like $1, $5, $10, $20. The dollars move faster. You put a stamp on it, Where's George, and you go to the site, Where's George, and you put in the serial number. It's kind of unique because they'll say, well, I got this coin at such and such place. Hello, Noodles. You had silver dimes. Okay. But it's kind of unique. You'll see someplace they're selling an antique, and you think, well, hell, we had one of them when we was a kid, and now they're calling it antique. We wore ours out, or it broke, or we threw it away, or you know, never even thought about it being an antique someday. I'm gonna look at the weather map and see the rain's supposed to move out. 35 degrees. Okay, it's supposed to get colder and be cloudy the rest of the night. Could be a little snow in there. Up toward Michigan, above New York, you got a mixture and snow up in Canada. I understand. Oh my God. We wouldn't we wouldn't ever be able to move from this house. Pam's got it so full of junk. You just got a path. I'll tell you what. Okay, I didn't look over towards you on the map. around 5 a.m. But surely it won't stay very long, will it? As all the crowds gathering, I'll check out over by Rosanna. Oh, yeah. The rain is moving in. It looks like you're going to get a little snow first and then the rain. Here come the rain. Yep, up north, they got a heck of a storm up there. I'm sending it up to you, Tim. I hope it I hope it gets lined out. Pam and I haven't been able to get in the hot tub for 2 days. And boy, I miss it. I could have built a roof over the top of the hot tub, but I didn't want to have anything stationary because the deck out there is just sitting on top of the ground. I mean, we put concrete blocks underneath, but it's not what you call permanent. So you don't pay taxes on it, see? Well, Roseanne, I'll tell you what I would do. I would just pretend that it had snowed, hub deep to a Ferris wheel, and just stay at home if that's the way I felt about it. But you don't want to get too much snow. Little Emily, she can't go outside and potty. Our dogs like to play in the snow back when they was young. But I would usually take a shovel out there and make them a place when it got real deep. It's not the same. I understand. I know. Well, I'll tell you what, there are a lot of company and everything. And I do miss the dogs, but I don't miss having to get up early in the morning, take the dogs out, or cleaning up a mess. I don't miss it, you know. And I really don't want to ever have any more. I know, I understand, Rosanna, but I like the deal that if we want to go someplace all day, we don't have to worry about hurrying up and get back home or have somebody babysitting. You know, that trip that we made out west, there's no way I would have done that if Cade was still living. I couldn't have left him that long. Anne would have took care of him just like it was her own dog. She'd be very loving to him and everything, but we we would have missed him by being gone that long. Oh, okay. Well, I never could get him to break on a pee pad. Yeah, but if you was gone 3 weeks, would you want to be away from Emily that long, even though you knew she was taken care of fine? You know that's what I'm saying. Yeah, me and Ann, we've traded back and forth. Well, yeah, but I know what you mean. I wouldn't want to make a trip like that by myself. No way. It just wouldn't be the same. I mean, you're driving along, oh, you see this or that, you can't say, hey, look at this, or share the time. But we had a great trip. We had a wonderful time there with you and a good time with Grizz. I know. I lived alone for a few years. I didn't like it. Exactly. That's exactly right, Rosanna. 5 years. Well, I kind of know how long 5 years is because I've been off work for 5 years and I love it. And we're not rich, but we watch our pennies. We live quite comfortable. We make her credit cards squeak a little bit. I went and got the plates for the Cadillac today. They went up $50. So they're $151 now. Yep. And you got a beautiful home to live in and enjoy. And it's paid for. Yeah, this house here, I paid for it. I made the last payment on it in 2010. And that's about the time I had my hip replaced. And Pam retired. And we talked about it. And she sold her house and moved here, basically because this is paid for. And the taxes is way cheaper than what she had. Hello, Mike. And she had a beautiful house too. But it wasn't really set up for a man. It was more for the way she wanted it. There you go. Stray said he'll come over and snuggle with you. How you doing, Stray? Well, my throat's getting dry. It's probably past Grizz's bedtime. Let's see, it's 8:45 for him. Well, you've done a lot of work on the outside too. You're good, Stray. Good deal. Well, I bought this house in '89, and I pretty much went through the whole thing. Some rooms I only painted, and this room here, other than the kitchen, is the most I've done because they had paneling and they had suspended ceiling that was, oh, they did a bad job. So I took the paneling off and took a drywall compound and closed up the holes and painted it. And I put a new ceiling in it. And the kitchen, built new kitchen cabinets. They're all red oak. Yep. It looks nice. And you were showing us that you was going to do some more stuff on. To me, it's the north end of your house. I'm hoping this year that my grass will come in better. When we left for 3 weeks, it kind of went sour. I got it for 3.5 years. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah, 3.5 years. But it gives you pride that, by golly, that's what I did. But Rosanna, you bought your house after it was built, though, correct? You didn't have it built. Am I correct saying that? Yeah. When you had back surgery, that slowed it down. Yeah. Okay, so it was already built and you bought it already built. Now, the house that Pam owned when we met, she had it built. She designed it and had it built. I don't know if she told you that or not. And she had it on the market for a long time. Then her friend bought it, and then she turned around and sold it. And a guy bought it. Now he's in the process of selling it again, too. Yeah, hers had an upstairs, and it had a loft up there. If we was living there now, she wouldn't be able to make that trip upstairs like she did when we first met. My house is a pre 1900. Okay. I'm not for sure how old this house is, but it had, and it still has, some of the knob and tube wiring upstairs. I've changed all the wiring that I could. I I think that if I tried to go upstairs and change the wiring up there, I would have more trouble. And it's just not worth it. Yeah. Well, ours is 1 story with a basement, and there's I think like 13 steps to the bottom. There's like 3 steps that you got to go down just to go outside. and then 10 more steps to the basement. You got 10-foot ceilings. Well, we have 9-foot ceilings. The kitchen is a low ceiling. I still can't touch it. That's the way they used to build them, high ceilings, because you didn't have air conditioning back then. Let the heat go up. Yeah, that's nice, Rosanna. All one level. That's absolutely right. I thought you had one step going into the garage. You always want the concrete floor in the garage just a little lower than your living space because of the fumes from your car. No, none. Okay. Okay. Well, that's one thing that you want to take in consideration. You don't want to let your car run with the door open if you can keep from it. Well, you want the garage door open, but I mean the door to your house. You don't want to have that door open. That's what I meant. That's a good idea, Rosanna. Pam's, her garage was way lower than her house, but I think she had like 2 or 3 steps coming out her garage, coming out into her garage. Well, folks, I've been on here 2 hours. It's coming up on 11 o'clock. I appreciate each and every one of your support. And I'm going to get off here for now. And keep checking me out. Yep, it's midnight there. And I'm afraid I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. So I'm going to sign off here. So good night, all.